Welcome to the Gallery of the Gods. Here you will meet the deities who in ancient belief shaped the destinies of men and determined the fate of Troy. These 12 gods and goddesses have influenced civilization throughout the ages and still hold sway over the human imagination today. Now, here are their tales.
Artemis, goddess of the hunt. As wild as nature itself, Artemis, the chaste goddess of the hunt and protector of the young, serenely ruled over the earth's untamed places. Twin sister of Apollo, her archery skill surpassed that of all the gods on Mount Olympus. She's never without her silver bow and arrows. She sided with the Trojans during the war, and it was said that when a hare and its young were slain by the Greeks, Artemis unleashed fierce northern winds that prevented them from setting sail for Troy. Only when the Greeks had sacrificed King Agamemnon's eldest daughter to Artemis did the winds relent. Today, the legacy of Artemis can be seen in women who have defied convention and taken a more individual and liberated route in life. A phantom in the moonlight, she is said to still inhabit the forest. Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. Irresistible Aphrodite seduced god and mortal alike with her hypnotic beauty. Some claim that she was born of Zeus, others that she rose from the foam of the sea fully formed and devastatingly attractive. So breathtaking was her loveliness, she was envied by all the other goddesses on Mount Olympus. It was said that Paris judged her to be the most beautiful of all the goddesses and awarded her with the golden apple. To reward Paris, Aphrodite granted him Helen, the most beautiful woman on earth. But his deed invoked the wrath of Menelaus, king of Sparta, thus setting the wheels of the Trojan War in motion. Aphrodite sided with the Trojans, and after their defeat, used her powers to protect her mortal son Aeneas, a Trojan warrior. It was said that with her enchanting laughter and unrivaled beauty, she could seduce any god or man she so desired. And in a love triangle, she married Hephaestus, Mount Olympus's homeliest of gods, while carrying on an affair with Ares, the most brutal. Aphrodite, sensual, mysterious, this original femme fatale has served as a familiar archetype throughout the ages. Demeter, the goddess of agriculture and fertility, was thought to have first taught mortals how to work the land and reap its harvest. Endowed with the power to bring feast and famine to the world, she is said to have the ability to control the seasons and transform the face of nature. Today, peaceful farmland flourishes on the very soil where it is believed the Trojan War was fought. Proof, perhaps, of the healing power of Demeter to bring forth new life even at this legendary site of epic violence. Both sister and wife of Zeus, Hera was queen of heaven and a jealous rival of the other goddesses on Mount Olympus. As beautiful as she was shrewd, Hera was thought to be a vigilant guardian of married women, as she knew all too well the bitter sting of infidelity. And though she was demure, she was often vindictive towards those who thwarted her will. Because Paris judged the goddess Aphrodite to be lovelier than she was, she became a fierce enemy of the Trojans, relentlessly using her powers to aid the Greek warriors, until Troy lay in ruins. Indeed, Hera's legend gives meaning to the phrase, "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." Athena, goddess of crafts, the domestic arts, and war. Athena, goddess of war, boasts a combination of divine intellect and extraordinary strength. Her legend claims that she emerged fully grown and clad in armor from the head of Zeus, and of all his children, he chose her to be the bearer of his shield and thunderbolt. A fierce enemy of Troy, she fought alongside the Greek warriors, and was said to have grieved over the death of Achilles. But when Troy fell and the Greeks defiled her temple there, Athena sought revenge. She had Poseidon unleash a storm that wreaked havoc on the returning Greek ships. Courageous in war, she also understood the supreme value of peace and was known as the protector of the home and domestic arts. Unlike her fellow goddesses who preferred to call nature home, Athena was devoted to cities. Her favorite was Athens, which bears her name, and where her temple, the Parthenon, still stands as one of the greatest wonders of the world.